So I was feeling a bit stressed right now, and I've just experienced something that I think was quite interesting. So, with stress relief, right, with PMO, when you decide to PMO, a lot of that time you think to yourself, okay, I've got like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, however long your PMO session is, 10 minutes, whatever. Mine tended to be quite longer because I was a significant edger, right? Too much information, but that's what this whole channel was about. Anyway, you'd allot your time out. I would allot maybe an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to binge on porn, right? And because you allow yourself that time, because I allowed myself that time, I knew that I could let go of all of the responsibility, because why would I have any responsibility during that time? I've allotted the time out so I can guilt-free for the next 2 hours, 3 hours, that be my fucking thing, right? So the idea is I've just come out on a walk now. I'm walking around my shitty fucking area. So I'm like looking around because it's at night time. But as soon as I left the house and I knew that I was going on the walk, I knew that I wouldn't have to stress about work because I'm out on a walk, I'm outside, I'm away from my computer. I know this walk is going to last about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes if I extend it. And so now I feel stress-free because I've allowed myself to let go of the stress. And that's why I pulled the phone out to start recording, because I was like, shit, this is exactly like the type of reprieve that I would blame PMO on. But I don't really blame the stress relief on the walk. I think, because I know the reason why the walk is relaxing to me is because I've decided that I'm not going to work for the next. I've arrived at the fucking decision that I'm not going to work for the next 45 minutes or half an hour, however long the walk is. Additionally, there's a lot of stimuli out here I can focus on. You know, like there's the wind right now, and I've got my jacket on. It's kind of a bit cold. There's like new stimulus available. It's night time. There's different houses to look at. There's different cars to look at. There's like street lights. You know, I haven't been out all day, so it's nice to be outside, even though it's not a particularly nice area. And I'm going to go to this little park where you can just kind of walk around, and it's relaxing, but I would never blame the park for relaxing me. I wouldn't blame the walk of relaxing me via endorphins, because I know for a fact that what's going on is the mental idea that I've allotted some time for myself. You know, I've allotted some time out for myself. It's like smoking a cigarette. Like, you know, if you're having a fag, right, then you've allotted some time out for yourself. You've given yourself that time, and that's the relaxation component of it. So it's a mental thing. And now you can do this with your work as well. You can have some time off work. You can think, man, work is too stressful for me right now. Let me go to the water cooler or the coffee machine or whatever the fuck, and let me just have some time off. Or it's like working, you know, in the library when I was studying at university. When I was at uni, man, during my second year, the fucking exam stress was extreme. And you know, I would walk to the baguette shop, and I'd buy these like baguette sandwiches, and on that walk I remember I would feel like de-stressed because I wasn't focusing on my maths anymore, which was pissing me off and stressing me out, and it was just that relaxation. But I didn't blame the walk for it. I blamed the fact that I wasn't thinking about my fucking maths anymore. Do you get what I mean? So I'm feeling relaxed on this walk, 'cause I'm not thinking about my work anymore, because I've decided that I'm not going to. You know, I'm not saying don't think about it. I've like decided that, you know, I can't do any work right now. The point of this walk is so that I can be away from my computer, and so that I can just relax. And the problem is with do you see what I'm saying? With the PMO, people credit the PMO with these stress relieving powers, which is completely unrealistic, because your intention going into the PMO session is essentially the same as what I'm doing with the walk. You're allotting yourself some time out to let go of responsibility and just enjoy something. It could be a movie, it could be TikTok, it could be a walk, it could be the fucking gym. So it's not that there's anything special about any of these activities. It could be any of them, because you've just allotted some time out for yourself. However you want to allot some time out for yourself away from the stressful thing that you're thinking about, that's going to fucking relieve stress for you. But it's not the object of It's not the object nor the behaviour that's relieving your stress. It's you making that decision to let go of all that shit that you're stressing out about, right? And you're focusing on other stuff. That's why people play solitaire and probably chess.com. If you're a chess.com type of guy, you might be like, fuck, chess is so relaxing to me, even though it's a stressful game. It's because you're playing chess in the middle of a work day, and work is stressing you out, or school is stressing you out, or university is stressing you out, and so you bang out the chess and it just takes your mind off it. It's called taking your mind off it. You don't attribute powers to the fucking thing. As long as you want to do it, as long as you like want to do it, then you won't pay attention to the stress anymore. The issue with porn is that you give credit to the porn, which is ridiculous, because that isn't what's happening. And let me just wrap this up because I'm rambling, but if you take this walking example and make an analogy, you'll see that the stress relief doesn't come from the PMO, it comes from the decision. Because I've just decided to go on a walk right now, and I've experienced the stress relief because I've decided to let go of it all temporarily. And so you can do that with something like a walk, and not as replacement. You don't replace PMO, because you know PMO wasn't doing it. It's you that's doing it. So why you're not replacing PMO with anything? You're not replacing the magical stress relieving powers of PMO with the magical stress relieving powers of walking. You understand that it's you doing it the whole time with anything, and therefore you can't replace PMO, because PMO had no utility in this regard to begin with. Anyway, there's loads of cars, so I'll go. But just keep that in mind, this little analogy, and you can make your own analogies. Is it for you? Is it walking? Is it TikTok? Is it fucking YouTube? Is it chess? What is it? That's it.